Women in Far North Queensland are being denied the chance to choose how they give birth. It follows the controversial decision by Cairns Private Hospital to shut its birthing suites. As Jonathan Lee explains, private obstetricians are frustrated, having been locked out of the public hospital as well.
They are families whose birthing plans are now in chaos.
It should be a concern for everyone.
We're not a regional community that is in the middle of nowhere.
It sort of feels third worldish, if you like.
From its mountains to marinas, Far North Queensland is twice the size of Tasmania. 300,000 locals call it home, but this month the owners of Cairns Private Hospital, Ramsay Health, controversially shut its birthing suites. Obstetricians Liz Jackson and Dr Anusha Lazari now have nowhere to deliver the babies at privately insured local mums.
The level of anxiety, you have no idea.
It's a third of the state. So the top 1,000 kilometres of Queensland, there is no ability to have a private birth.
Leaving local mothers-to-be with two options: either go public or drive 4 hours south to Townsville Private, which is exactly what we found the Kalanas about to do.
This last week has been so stressful because I'm so worried about the baby coming early, days away from us leaving, because the thought of having to go to the public hospital here and have to fight for my rights for what I want.
Heather wants to have an elective caesarean birth. In the private system, it's an option, but the public hospital says elective caesareans don't match its so-called philosophy. Instead, it advocates for a traditional birth, delivered not by a doctor, but by a rostered midwife. It's a cheaper model where mothers remain for half as long, 1 to 2 days, and partners like Matthew are unable to stay overnight. It means in the public, women don't get to choose who monitors their health or who delivers their baby.
For our first child, I am scared. And that was the big reason we chose private, was because I wanted a doctor to look after me because I'm scared.
Having delivered their first IVF child, the Pensinis hoped their obstetrician would be able to deliver their second child, even if only at the public hospital.
I'm yet to hear any reasonable, logical or any reason at all as to why they won't allow that to happen.
Yeah, very frustrating, very.
I put it very indelicately. All women have a right to know who's between their legs.
To fix the issue, both private obstetricians have asked to work out of the public hospital at no expense to the taxpayer. What could you offer the public hospital?
We're free for them.
Yeah, we're free.
The hospital charges the private health fund for the delivery, and we charge the private health fund for the delivery. And this is available throughout Australia.
The CEO of Cairns Public Hospital isn't interested.
My responsibility is not to ensure that there's a sustainable private offering within the public sector.
To help the hospital meet the extra demand, the state government recently allocated an extra $11 million to lift staff and services. Gino Pecoraro is the president of the body which supports obstetricians. He's also sceptical. He advised the new health minister months ago on how to remedy the situation to prevent what he believes will result in the private obstetricians leaving the area for good.
You can bypass this if you give admitting rights to the private doctors in the public hospital. And initially she said, well, that's a no-brainer, Gino, we should do that. She was very enthusiastic, and yet something's happened now, and she says that it's not up to the minister.
Lenna Singh doesn't want an intervention.
The clinical risk associated with different models of care, different teams coming in and out, and working with, again, some of our public staff brings a level of complexity that I wasn't prepared as the Chief Executive to sustain or introduce into my organisation.
Gino thinks the hospital needs all the help it can get.
Advertisements coming to my email address daily asking for locums to go and work in Cairns Hospital, which would suggest to me that they don't have enough obstetricians there now.
The CEO rejects the maternity unit is struggling, but admits it's happy to ask private patients to donate their private rebate to help out. What does that get them that's extra?
Look, to be honest, I'm unsure. I would have to no. So it would just effectively be their contribution to the public service.
For those who paid 12 months of top-tier premiums, if not more.
I can guarantee you I'm not going to get a refund from my private health insurer based on the fact that I can't deliver in a public hospital.
Jonathan Lee, Sky News.